Hi, this video is for you if you're interested in building a system that will help you work intelligently and faster. And we are talking about building AI assistants. Not just normal thing that you used to do, but a system that gives you the leverage to be able to do things intelligently. For you to have an idea of how all these things work, I am going to demo one of my processes for you so that you see how seamless it is. I encourage you to wait towards the end of this video so that you can see how some of these things work. The first system that I have right now that AI is helping me to implement on a day-to-day basis is my social media management. Now I have a system in place that all I need to do is with little prompt, little actions, and I'm able to push all of the things I need to do at once towards every social media. The point here is that how do you do things intelligently, fast, and in such a way that it doesn't cost you so much effort to do. The second area where AI assists me is customer relationship. Yes, AI helped me to manage my customer effectively. So I have a system in place that helped me to manage contacts, manage sending of emails, automations, and all of that. AI system currently help me do that. Another area where AI helped me is when I need to do animation. So there's an animation system in place where when I need to do all of these things, it helped me to do that immediately. The one I just created recently that is very fascinating is AI assistant for social media ads. Yes, I was asking myself, how can I have an AI system that understands my business and as well help me to run ads, monitor the ads, and let me know the actions I need to take at every point in time. I need to be able to know when I should pause the ad, do something else, and all of those things are things that artificial intelligence is currently helping me to do. Another area where AI is helping me is, of course, legal advice, and this also is very interesting. But again, what I've been able to do is have the AI structure in such a way that it's really proficient in the country which I am operating. For example, I set my AI to be excessively intelligent to the highest ranking lawyer in Nigeria, and this can be replicated to any other segment as well. Another area where AI helped me right now is through my learning management system. So with the collaboration with myself and the AI, we're able to really do some things that are very tremendous. For example, I can ask it to do so many things for me without having to really move so many fingers. And the LMS part is what I'm going to show you, just a demo for you to see an example of what I'm talking about. Finally, I use AI for HR management. For example, running a company, you can then use AI now to automate some of these processes. And not just automation. When we're talking about AI, we're talking about intelligence. How do you take some of these actions in a proficient way while it's still intelligent? So you're fast and you're intelligent. That's what we're talking about right now. So moving on to the demo which I promised you. Yes, I currently use artificial intelligence to automate some of my processes, and this is really very interesting because when you look at the time that I'm able to save as a result of this is mind-blowing. The time saving is mind-blowing, and one of the examples is what I'm about to show you now. For example, we have Kids Can Code program, and I have a couple of children who are taking the courses. I want to know what is going on. I want to just see progress. Just a simple prompt like what I just pasted now gets me student progress from Kids Can Code track. And what the AI is going to do in real time, it's going to go into the system and fetch all the student record and give me a table of what is going on. Let's take a look at what it is. So once I just enter it, it already has the tool, it already have the access, it has all of the information that is required to perform all of those things. Now imagine I need to give one of my employee this task to do. The person will go download Excel spreadsheet, try to formulate the data and all of those things. You don't really need some of those things right now, and this is the reason why some people are losing their jobs, because some of the repetitive tasks now can be automated. For example, now we have a report here, and quickly I can already see the breakdown of what is going on. The first students, how many percentage. If you scroll down again, you can still see the AI breaking things down in such a way that it's seamless for me to quickly see. I can as well, if I want to, I can say draft an email to these students, and it's going to do just that. The email is going to go out to every one of the students. This is what automation and intelligence really means. Your ability to do something in such a way that is intelligent and is fast, right? So what are the things I want you to start doing right now as a result of this information that I've shared with you? Currently now, just start thinking about building AI assistant system. Whenever you're working, in fact, whatever you are doing, start thinking about how do you build AI assistant. When I mean AI assistant, I'm not talking about you just going to ChatGPT or Gemini or Cloud to just go and be typing prompts and be moving things around. No, I am talking about interconnected system where just in one place you could communicate with multiple things that you do and bring all of those things together just in one place to achieve your particular result. That is what I'm talking about here, building system. And that's why when you see people lay off or companies lay off people, what they just mean is that they have build a system that replaces that repetitive task that you go to work to do every day. So here's the thing. Once you start building some of this system, you're likely to be one of the first people to unravel some things in your workplace, in your businesses. And guess what? Don't be afraid whether people would sack you or not. Just automate processes and the gain outweigh the loss. For example, some of the knowledge, some of the experiences you gain trying to infuse some of these systems together is so very huge that you don't want to give it out at all. Another thing you need to start doing is think about automation. So while you're thinking about some of this system, what it also means is that think about some of the things you're repeating manually on a regular basis. For example, what are the things that you get to do again and again on a daily basis that you can automate? These are areas where automation and intelligence can come in. And this is what I am talking about here. Think about automation, think about intelligence. What are the things that you're repeating on a daily basis? What are the technologies you can put together to make those things happen in such a way that it's seamless? You're not adding more work to yourself. Yes, the headache of putting it together the first time may be a bit tedious, but once you connect it together, it should be quite easier going forward. The next thing you need to think about, which is the third thing I want you to do when you think about building AI assistant system, ensure that you automate your manual processes. The last thing I want you to do is make it perfect. Because one thing we do, or we are fond of doing, is you build a system and you abandon it. What you need to do going forward is ensure that the system is constantly updated. And I'll give you one example. Imagine you need to do a task now. You use an AI for a prompt and the AI tell you what to do, and with back and forth you're able to deliver a particular result. What then now happen when you're done with such a result? For most people, what they do is they abandon it. When they abandon it, they move on. Then they come back again to do similar tasks again. They follow the same process and the AI still makes same issues or same errors and they still fix it and the likes. What I do oftentimes, every new task that I have is an opportunity to build a new skill for my AI so that when I am using it again, sometime in the future, things are quite easy for me. And what do I mean by this? Whenever you find yourself doing something and AI is making mistakes and you know that you're going to be doing those things again, is an opportunity for you to find ways to document those things in such a way that when you're doing it again, the AI knows some of those pitfalls and it doesn't make them. For example, when you're done with a prompt, all you need to do is tell the AI to create a skill document that let it know how to approach this issue next time it faces it. You download such a skill, keep it in whatever folder, skills, or however you want to structure it, so that when you want to perform such tasks again, you can import that skill. The AI knows how the process. You just need to put little prompt and boom, you get that job done. And this keeps your process entirely updated in such a way that when mistakes happen, the AI learn, you download the skill, you put it somewhere, and voila, you're done. And thankfully, there are AI products right now that allow you to create projects and you add documents in them, files in them in such a way that it becomes a project knowledge. So you can add it there and keep it on like that. Finally, I have 2 resources that will be very helpful to you. If you're an HR, this is very important to you. I have AI for HR, and that really just breaks down everything you need to start doing as an HR when it comes to artificial intelligence. There are coupon codes available. AI for HR 001. If you claim it right now, you may have discount, about 26% discount. So just try it out in the description. Also, I have AI for business innovation, and this course is really for people who are interested in building AI for business, AI for enterprise. The way, I will say this again, the way AI is being used at the business level is really different from how we use it as individual. I'll give you one example. You have one problem to solve right now, yeah, and you put your information out there and you just put it to prompt. What the AI will do is search through the internet. It has millions, billions of data to use for that task, and before you know, you have your answer. When it comes to enterprise domain, your business domain, how many data points does your business have? In fact, how many clean data does your business have? But meanwhile, AI need accurate and robust data to get stuff done. So building intelligence for business is really quite different from building or using artificial intelligence just randomly. And these are some of the exposure you will get when you subscribe to the AI for business innovation. So check the link, claim the coupon code while they are still available right now. And that's how we wrap it up on this one. If you're yet to follow me on all my social media and do, what are you waiting for? Just click and follow me on all my social media and do hit the bell so that you can be notified every time I put on a new tip. Until next time, I'll see you in the next one.